On the final day of the season, October 2nd, here we're facing the Boston Red Sox in our division. They are sitting at a 90-71. Look at the standings. They're actually third in our division. We're 57 games back of the Rays. So if we go find them quick, they're playing in a pretty important game here. Down the stretch here again.
Entering the day's
the
action,
Yankees,
the Braves sit in second place in the National East
yeah,
Division,
pretty interesting there. So we're playing Boston. You see Viña here, 12-11 on my team, which is, that record is very, very good for my team. 203 innings already, 189 strikeouts, and 2.66 ERA. We can go take a look at his whip here. He was slugged to start here at the 8th, obviously, but I moved him backwards, telling him to start the last day and give him an extra day of rest before his last start. And his whip's at 1.01. So, really good chance here. Let's go take a look at the awards quick.
As of today, the Phillies
he's not in the Cy Young debate, despite having, he doesn't have the record of these guys, but he's got, the ERA, strikeouts are way better than Hendricks here, but only so much you can do about that, so it's alright.
Second place in the National League Central, 5 games back. While the Pirates are second
Larkins,
in the division,
numbers,
yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card. Travis Shaw had a home run and 3 RBIs as the Brewers took care of the Reds 5-2. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight.
And so see our team ERA is above 5 again this year. So not really what you want, of course, but here we'll be going with Viña on the road. Mercado was a mid-season acquisition. Kugler, obviously, he's picked up his bat a bit this year. Larkin doing his thing. Rafaela doing his thing. So that's kind of how we're looking here. Not really otherwise too much. Cervantes, he's been terrible. He's been so bad. I hit 2 of those 5 home runs in my individual games. Wow, Rua did not do well, but we're gonna let him play here today against the righty. We're 3-7 in our last 10. Not much else you can really expect out of us. Okay, the Red Sox lineup not really hitting too impressive this year, to be honest. Tobias guy's hitting really well. But other than that, you'd expect Betts to be closer up to that 300 mark. But
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you
40
inside
and 121. Looking to move to 41 wins. I do not believe that will happen
between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Taijuan Walker gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Now batting, Oscar Mercado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Mercado is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 7.
Settling in now, Tim Kugler, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. He's running, and it's fouled away. Walker removed to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-1 on its way. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Still even at 2-2. Now a spin and a throw back to second, just keeping him close. So a full count now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Mercado leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now he'll go back to second another time here, being especially careful here. Liner toward right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
He pulls this one into right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Seared down the first baseline. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Runner's on his way to third. Rolled slowly to first. Bohr will take this one to the bag himself, and with that comes the end of the inning. Chris Viña will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Stepping up now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. And there's the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, how about Andrew Benintendi? He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of them in. Very dangerous right now.
Now here's the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, and that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Benintendi, an Ohio native. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first-rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Into the box now, Ryan Rua. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High drive deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The next 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. To Bohr, and they get the double play.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the second baseman, Taylor. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box now, Elijah Cervantes fouled off. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Taylor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Mullins has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Orioles leave 1. So digging in now, Justin Bohr set to lead off the home half of the 2nd. And that misses ball 1. A ball and a strike. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over. This guy is on absolute fire right now. Average has crept over 280 and trending north. Watch out for this guy his next couple ABs.
Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the 2nd out of the inning. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The 3rd baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 1 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. Stepping into the box, Matt Dendecker. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
24. Matt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Oscar Mercado. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down in time as he just gets the tag down. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting.
At the plate, Tim Kugler, a base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And that's in there for strike 1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Barehanded pickup. Hey now. First pitch pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now. Hey, this guy's swinging a hot bat right now. Numbers are starting to look pretty respectable. Creeping over that 270 mark with the batting average, that's nothing to shake a stick at.
Xander Bogaerts stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1 behind 0-2 now. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
3-2 full count. On the ground to short. This could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in, Derek Larkin. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, number 1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lifted into center field. Mullins is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
In now, Robbie Lustig. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Popped him up. Vasquez is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Taylor. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Now stepping into the box, Elijah Cervantes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third base line. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Taylor is off at first with 2 away. On the move again from first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks. Leading off the inning, Josh Tovar. And they'll need him to get something going here. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Now batting.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and they can't run it down. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. 1-0 the count. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Then Decker facing back, but he can't make a play, and it's off the monster. The throw to third. Throw to third, but he's in there. As a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds at third with 2 away now. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next, it's the left-handed power threat, Matt Adams.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
0-2, here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Den Decker, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Fouled away. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Oscar Mercado. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, then get back in that box and try and do damage.
And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
The third baseman.
So here's Tim Kugler to the plate now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Another look to first. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Another throw over. Runner back safely. And yet another throw over. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw. And he'll get back in safely. Mercado leads off first with 1 away. There goes the runner. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split.
Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. The 1-2. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away. Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. And no one will track it down. Hit on the ground out to short. Cervantes is right there. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. David Price takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Riding in once again, number 1. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Price A native of Tennessee. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Fouled off. Price ready with the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in once again, Robbie Lustig. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters. Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Josh Tovar is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And he popped him up. Kugler will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Mercado. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Boston strands a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Striding into the box, Taylor already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The second baseman, number 25.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at 3rd. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop.
At the plate, Elijah Cervantes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And he fouls this one off. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Vasquez. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Matt Dendecker. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This is on the ground over to first. Bohr will take this one to the bag himself, and with that comes the Billy Casado gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Billy Casado.
Here's Matt Adams now. 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Cedric Mullins. 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far. And he lays off there 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
That gets down, and the inning continues. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Catcher.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the... Striding in, Oscar Mercado. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Mercado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Price ready with the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Tim Kugler. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The first baseman, number 34.
Standing in, Derek Larkin. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Kugler, base runner at first with 1 out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take.
Here's Bogarts in the air out to deep left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. 0-1 the count. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's off the green monster. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. High pop-up. Kugler over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Greg Cisneros enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. Waved out and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Jake Marisnick is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 13.
In now for the O's, number 1. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Betts is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Rua. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
No strike.
One ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Betts coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Robbie Lustig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
The batter, number 25.
Ready for another chance. Taylor, he lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning. So striding forward now, Matt Adams. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Cisneros has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off for ball 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mercado has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now in the box, Cedric Mullins. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked free and inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Orioles wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Chris Viña picks up his team-leading 13th win. Greg Cisneros gets a 4-out save, his 26th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.